Have you ever wondered why art has such a profound impact on us? Art and creativity are not just beautiful or thought-provoking. They are fundamental to human expression. They shape our cultures, stir our emotions, and even alter our perceptions of reality. They are the lenses through which we view the world and understand our place in it. They help us communicate ideas, feelings, and experiences that transcend the boundaries of language. It's no wonder, then, that the evolution of art closely mirrors the evolution of mankind. Art didn't just appear overnight. It has a rich and fascinating history. Let's journey back in time, tens of thousands of years, to the dawn of creativity. Picture a world where language as we know it did not exist. Communication was not through words, but through images and symbols etched onto the walls of caves. Yes, we're talking about the earliest forms of art, the cave paintings. These primitive drawings, often depicting animals and hunting scenes, were more than just random scribbles. They were a testament to the human need to express, to communicate, and to make sense of the world. This was art in its rawest form, born out of necessity and fueled by the human instinct of creativity. But the cavemen didn't stop at paintings. They ventured into the third dimension, carving figures out of stone, bone, and ivory. These early sculptures, though simple and crude, were the pioneers of an art form that would later give us the likes of Michelangelo's David and Rodin's Thinker. These sculptures were not just objects. They were messages from our ancestors, their way of sharing stories, beliefs, and ideas. Creativity in these early times was not a luxury. It was an integral part of survival. The ability to imagine, to create, and to innovate was what set early humans apart. It allowed them to adapt, to overcome challenges, and to thrive in a world full of uncertainties. Art, in its many forms, was a tool, a weapon, a lifeline. It was a way to record history, to share knowledge, and to express emotions. It was a universal language that transcended time and space. As we moved from caves to civilizations, from hunting to farming, from survival to expression, art evolved with us. The symbols became scripts, the scribbles became paintings, and the crude sculptures became intricate statues. Art became a mirror, reflecting the society, the culture, and the times. It became a medium of self-expression, a way to challenge norms, and a platform to inspire change. These early forms of art set the stage for the evolution of more complex and diverse artistic expressions. Every stroke, every carve, every symbol was a step towards the art we know and love today. The dawn of creativity was indeed the dawn of humanity. As civilizations grew, so did their creative expressions. A journey through the annals of history reveals how art evolved, mirroring the societal changes and technological advancements of each era. In the ancient world, art was a tool for survival and communication. Cave paintings from this period depict hunting scenes, perhaps serving as a prehistoric how-to guide. Meanwhile, the ancient Egyptians used hieroglyphics and intricate tomb paintings to honor their deities and immortalize their pharaohs. These early forms of art were rich in symbolism, reflecting the societies that birthed them. Fast forward to the medieval period, a time when art was largely dominated by religious themes. Iconic frescoes adorned the walls of churches and monasteries, telling biblical tales to a largely illiterate population. These works were not merely decorative, they were educational, spiritual, and political tools. Then came the Renaissance, a period of rebirth and enlightenment. Artists began to experiment with perspective, light, and shadow, aiming for realism in their work. Names like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo became synonymous with this era. Their masterpieces, such as the Mona Lisa and the Sistine Chapel ceiling, continue to captivate audiences worldwide. The art of the Renaissance reflected a society that valued knowledge, exploration, and the individual. In the modern era, art exploded into a plethora of styles and movements. Impressionism, surrealism, cubism, and pop art, to name a few, emerged. Artists like Van Gogh, Dali, Picasso, and Warhol pushed boundaries, challenging conventional ideas about what art could be. This period was characterized by rapid technological advancements, political upheavals, and societal changes, all of which were mirrored in the art of the time. Each era left an indelible mark on the world of art, influencing the next generation of creators. The evolution of art is a testament to human creativity and resilience. It reminds us that art is not just about aesthetics. It is a reflection of who we are, where we've been, and perhaps where we're going. The 20th century brought a seismic shift in the art world. With the turn of the century came a turn in perspective, a new vision, a revolution in the realm of art. The dawn of the 20th century saw the rise of Cubism, a movement that dared to break free from the shackles of perspective that had dominated art for centuries. Artists like Pablo Picasso and Georges Braque challenged the norms, presenting multiple perspectives of a subject all at once, on the same plane. This was a radical departure from the traditional one-point perspective, allowing for a more holistic representation of reality. Then came Surrealism, a movement that delved into the depths of the subconscious, bringing dreams and fantasies to life on canvas. Artists like Salvador Dali and René Magritte breathed life into the bizarre and the uncanny, creating a world where reason took a back seat and imagination took the reins. As we moved further into the century, pop art emerged, drawing inspiration from popular and commercial culture. Artists like Andy Warhol and Roy Lichtenstein blurred the line between high art and low culture, using their art to comment on consumerism and the proliferation of mass-produced cultural goods. The 20th century also saw the advent of technology in art. Photography, once considered a threat, became a tool for artists to explore new dimensions of reality. Digital art started to gain ground, and the computer became the artist's new canvas. Video art and installation art began to emerge, expanding the boundaries of what could be considered art. The advent of these movements opened up a Pandora's box of creativity, changing the art landscape forever. The explosion of modern art was not just a shift in style or technique, but a shift in thinking. It was a declaration of independence from the constraints of tradition, a celebration of the new and the now. And with it, art was no longer confined to the canvas. It became a reflection of society, a commentary on culture, a medium for expressing the complex realities of the modern world. Today's digital age has taken art and creativity to uncharted territories. The internet and the proliferation of digital tools have indeed revolutionized the way art is created and distributed. Consider this: once upon a time, creating art required physical materials, brushes, paints, canvases. However, with the advent of digital tools, artists now have an entire universe of possibilities at their fingertips. They can create stunning visuals without ever touching a brush or a palette, using tools like graphic design software and digital drawing tablets. These digital art forms, such as graphic design and digital painting, have opened up new avenues for expression and creativity. Artists can now experiment with a wide range of styles, techniques and mediums that were previously unimaginable. They can manipulate images, play with colors and textures, and even animate their creations. And it doesn't stop there. The digital age has also given rise to entirely new forms of art. One such example is virtual reality art. Imagine stepping inside a painting, walking around a sculpture, or interacting with an art installation in a virtual world. This immersive experience is now possible thanks to virtual reality technology, allowing artists to create art that is not just seen but also experienced in a whole new way. In terms of distribution, the internet has made art more accessible than ever before. Artists can now share their work with the world at the click of a button, reaching audiences far and wide. They can sell their art online, participate in virtual exhibitions, and even collaborate with other artists across the globe. This democratization of art has also led to a surge in creativity. It has empowered individuals who may not have had access to traditional art resources to express themselves artistically. It has made art a more inclusive and diverse field, breaking down barriers and challenging the status quo. So you see, the digital age has not just transformed art, it has redefined it. It has blurred the lines between the physical and the virtual, the traditional and the contemporary, the possible and the impossible. In this digital age, the possibilities for art and creativity are endless. From cave paintings to virtual reality, the journey of art is a testament to human creativity. Throughout the ages, art has served as a mirror to society, reflecting our ideals, our fears, our dreams, and our collective consciousness. In the dawn of creativity, our ancestors used art as a form of communication, a record of their existence. They etched their stories into the walls of caves, leaving behind a legacy for future generations. As time passed, art evolved, blossoming through the ages, capturing the essence of different eras. Each period, each style was a response to the world's changing dynamics, a visual diary of the human race. The explosion of modern art was a testament to the human spirit's unyielding desire to push boundaries, to challenge the status quo. It celebrated individuality and freedom of expression. It was bold, it was rebellious, it was a revolution in itself. And now, in the digital age, art has taken a new form, a form that is not constrained by physicality, a form that transcends geographical boundaries. It has become more accessible, more democratic. It has given rise to new mediums, new platforms, and has opened up a world of possibilities. This journey of art, this evolution, is a testament to our inherent need to express, to create, to communicate. It is intrinsic to our identity as a species. As we continue to push the boundaries of creativity, one can only wonder, what's next for the world of art?